We are here with Mikkey Dee from Motorhead.
Oh, yes.
And we are in Montreal on Gigantatour.
My favorite team.
Your favorite?
Canadians, yeah.
Your favorite team is the Canadians?
Canadian family, oh yeah.
Really?
So it's magic for me to walk around in here.
It is, and you get to see all the hockey memorabilia. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, how is the tour going so far?
Yeah, so far so good. You know, it's just been 6 shows, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we're way into it now, and I think it's coming along good. You know, it's a little hard for us to play 45 minutes. We actually do 50 because we go on 5 minutes early, but
you cheat.
We cheat a little bit, you know. But it's no, it's good.
Yeah. Now, at some point, do you when the tour ends, do you go out on the road on your own?
Yes, of course. But it'll be a little while because we got to do festivals first, and so I really don't know when we go out and headline a tour again.
Now
we headlined all last year almost. So.
The new album is The World Is Ours Volume 1.
It's not an album really. It's
it is.
It's a live thing,
disc.
You know. It's not. It's just 3 shows.
Yeah. Now you've covered the UK, the US, and South America with the album.
Yeah.
Was there a reason why you chose to do the 3 markets and not just one city? And
no, to tell you the truth, I actually suggested North America for the whole, because we gave Germany one, and England had the Bone Shaker. It was either South America or North America, and I wanted to do it in New York or. But tell you the truth, I think that show turned out the worst.
Did you? Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why we don't have much on here. We didn't like the footage. We didn't like the actual show we did. You know, it's just one of those nights, you know, that everything went a little bit off.
With modern technology, you can go in and fix all that stuff.
Yeah, but we really don't do much of that cheating, if you will.
Cheating.
You know, no, it has to be a show where we go, man, this was good, at least, you know, we feel comfortable with it. You can go in and overdub and stuff, but we don't do that, you know. What you hear is what we did, you know, and all our live albums, same thing there. If you have a fish note or I drop a stick and you hear it, yeah, it's there, you know.
There's a certain quality to having something that's truly live,
well, it's
right?
real, you know. For us, it's real. It's important for the 3 of us to know that this is what we did, you know. I hear other bands, you know, they have they're taking some crowd from Pink Floyd, you know, and it's not. I mean, it's a studio record with some other bands live crowd, you know, and that's not us. And perfect solos and perfect everything, you know.
Well, that's the beauty of Motorhead. There's not a perfection to all the technique. There's an energy and a vibe. Is that important to make sure that you capture that both on album?
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we have to feel. It's there. You know, you can see a huge difference, I'd say, between South America and the other 2 shows. You know, from our point of view. I mean, number one, the crowd is a little rowdier down there to begin with, but it was a better show, you know.
Yeah.
It came out better. It was better filmed. It was better recorded. There was little bits that we didn't really like with some of the stuff we saw. New York was really bad, actually. I was hoping the whole DVD was going to be New York on its own, but there we go.
Is there
Plan B?
Plan B. You know, bands come out in every city. They say, "Oh, we love you, Montreal. Oh, we love you, Quebec City." Is there a city that responds to you more than any other one?
Well, up here in Canada, I have to give you a really good plus in the corner, because U.S. is great, but Canada is up one notch on America. That's for sure.
Now, in terms of new studio albums, what is the plans for Motorhead going into 2012, 2013?
Well, we were supposed to actually start writing now. That's what we usually do. Me and Phil gets to LA and we start writing the songs February, you know, January, February, March. But now obviously we're on this tour, so I think me and Phil are going to head on out there in April to try to get some stuff done. And but we probably not actually going to release a record this year.
Okay.
We feel like we've been over flooding. This just came out, and a volume 2 is coming out here.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. When is volume 2 in summertime? Okay.
Yeah, either right before the summer or right after. I couldn't tell you. So, there's a lot of stuff coming out. So we're going to wait with the studio record till next year.
Now, in terms of studio records, when it comes to writing new material, with the internet and people downloading, is it still worth it to make an album?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
For us it is, because we can't say that we see an effect of... We sell more records now than we did before.
Okay.
Because our fans like to buy the actual copy.
Right. Which is rare.
They like the vinyl and they like the limited edition. So, we are very thankful for our fans that actually like to own the disc. So I can't say that. And another huge difference is that, let's say this was a studio album. If we wrote 12, 13 songs on that album, we try to write 13 great songs. We're not going to write 2 and then the rest to sell the rest of the record. So I mean, a lot of pop artists, a lot of them, maybe there's 2, 3, 4 good songs on the record. The rest is really shit.
In fact, there's one good song usually.
Yeah, and then and so the kids download these couple of songs that they like and they hear on the radio, and that's it.
Now, speaking of that, Motorhead has never been #1 on Billboard. You've never been top of the charts, kind of.
No.
But yet, you've been here, 35, 40
37.
Years? 37 years. What's the trick? I mean, how'd you do it?
Probably what we've just been talking about, I guess, the realness of the band and the non-fake, and, the unwillingness of compromising anything with this band, which have 2 sides to it. One is extremely... I'm very proud of sitting here saying that we don't compromise and we don't sell out. But it can also be, in today's day and age, a bit of a problem sometimes with the fact that we are so into the Stone Age, that we're barely moving forward, and it's hard to separate good choices and bad choices. Sometimes we make bad choices.
True.
Because of the fact that we are quite stubborn in what we're doing. We have a very little frame to work within. So good and bad, but at least we can stand up and say this is us. This is what you get, and either you like it or you don't. So
yeah, Motorhead's not been a band that's been too experimental over the years.
No, it's not too much stuff going on there.
Now, at some point, as you get older and you've been in this, going on 40 years, 50 years, do you say there's an end point? We have to stop? I mean,
no, you don't see that. You don't think about it really, because
no, but your shoulders don't start hurting and all that.
No, as long as you can stay healthy, you're okay. And I mean, thoughts go up and down in your head all the time, of course, about what the hell am I doing out here, No,
because I mean, obviously
you want to do
retire.
other stuff. Yeah. But it's you don't panic about that anymore. I had it, with the old King Diamond days. After a couple of months on tour, you just go, what the hell am I doing? I hate this. And then you realize, look, I worked my ass off to get to this point,
Right.
So
well, it is
you just slug it out. Yeah, you slug it out and live with it and crawl under the cover for a while and, feel miserable. And then it goes away. And it comes and goes like that the whole time. So it's very natural.
A couple of years ago, you did a show in Sweden, which is sort of Get Me Out of the Jungle, whatever it's called. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you want to do more of? Do some more TV shows, more reality shows?
Well, I have. I've done a lot of TV shows.
Right.
But what I pick is shows that, for me, has some kind of a meaning. There's some action in it. I mean, there's Fort Bayard. I think you have it here in Canada too, don't you? Shit like that. That's funny. Challenges and this. This when they called me about this jungle thing in Malaysia, I jumped on it right away. Of course, it was fantastic. What an opportunity, And I got actually quite disappointed in the first reaction of fans, because I mean, Jesus, they were nuts, on the internet. It was like, sack him, Lem, what a wanker, what a...
I know, which is weird.
I couldn't fucking believe it. I go, you know, you fucking pricks out there, you know. I dedicated my life to touring and to playing, and I never missed, I never called in sick. I played with a broken, you know, bones in my wrist, a broken ankle. I'm on stage with 104 in fever, and here I like to do something, and I'm skipping the tour for 3 weeks. I did 3 weeks, left for 3, and then came back and did the last 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Calgary was the first show. And, you know, I got really pissed off, really. You know, I said, you know, these guys had no clue about what they were. But it changed fairly quick. And I started to get, you know, good wishes instead. You know, go, Mick, you know, go over, kick some ass. I hope you win. Best wishes, you know. And that was nice, you know.
Was it hard to miss those tour dates, though? Were you sitting there going, oh, God, I wish
yeah, but it was hard to miss the family. You know, I couldn't make any phone calls. It was really, really hard. Hard as hell.
Would you do that again?
No, I did it once. It was great. Yeah. I've been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
Eating all this crap. But it was a tremendous experience. I remember me and Kenneth Anderson, a great football player we have in Sweden. We were the guys waking up every morning first out of the whole bunch, and you know, we just were lying there, and the monkeys were, you know, running across the treetops, and all the birds and snakes, and you know, all the sounds, and we go, you know, we gotta remember this, you know. It was fantastic.
Did you learn anything about yourself doing that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I was tough as hell. I was so, you know, paranoid about no food and you know, all the I'm not scared of animals, but not to eat, and how am I going to react? I'm going to be on, you know, pretty much nationwide television, and you know, you have your doubts. How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to deal with this bunch of people? If
you know, it's amazing that you say
I miss a breakfast and I'm pissed off, you know. It's like,
but it's amazing to me that you say you have doubts, because to be in Motorhead and to be on stage in front of 20,000, 30,000, depending on the shows,
yeah, but that's
you can't have doubts. You got to have some kind of self-confidence.
Yeah. But we're talking two completely different things.
But still a personality trait.
No. When I walk on stage, I'm totally confident in what I'm doing. Here is something I never, ever tried. To be locked away in the jungle for 3 weeks with 1 cup of rice a day, you know. And I thought that it'll be, you know, as soon as all these celebrities or whatever start crying, that the station are going to, you know, hand us some shit. But no way. They were super hard, which made it so real right away. You know, we had to jump out of these helicopters into this muddy water with leeches. I mean, we got a wake-up call, and then machete ourselves for a whole day to the camp. And there, you know, we had to boil the water. It came from like a waterfall. You know, I made some water filter by coal and bamboo. I mean, everything was real. You know, you had to survive. Start losing weight, and you had to set your mind. It was so boring at times, you know. And
did any of that experience...
Fairly dangerous here and there, too.
Was it? Huh? Did any of that experience come into the music or into what you're going to write or do in the future?
No, I wouldn't say, because I wouldn't say it had... When I came back, maybe the rest of that tour, maybe had an influence on me, with the fact that I was quite happy to be back, you know. When I walked on in Calgary, I didn't know how it would feel to play again, you know, and if I could handle it. I lost 8.7 kilos. Wow. So it was quite a lot of weight, you know, and I go, am I gonna, you know, drop on this show, because it's gonna be tough for, you know, but we did great, and I flew through the set, you know, no problem. I felt healthier than ever, you know. I slept under bare sky for 3 weeks, and, you know, no sugar, you know, it was great. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy I did that. And you know, these kind of TV shows, yes, if they come up, something that interests me, that give me a challenge in any direction, I'll take it.
But it's not something you're looking forward to. You're not making calls, and your agent's not calling around.
Unfortunately, we had this tour.
Great tour. Great package.
It was No, I'm talking about 2010.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, we had the tour. So I had to miss out these 3 weeks, but what the hell, I never missed
3 weeks,
an hour,
30-some years.
Well, it gave Matt Sorum a hell of a ride. Yeah, he had to work really hard, and he enjoyed it, and I'm very thankful for him stepping in and doing a great job, So.
And so now we have 2012. You're going to be on tour for pretty much the rest of the year.
Yeah. It's always like that with us in MOTÖRHEAD. People go, how long is this tour? I go, when does it start? I go, what do you mean? I've been with the band 20 years now. That's when I started. And I still haven't seen the end of any fucking tour.
That's good.
It just keeps going, so it's good.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
It's always great to be up here. We like Canadian house band almost now. We've been there quite a lot, so it's good.
Yeah, you've been to Montreal in the last 5 years probably 7 times. I mean, you just did heavy. I mean,
we did the summer.
You did heavy Montreal and heavy Toronto, and you've been here with Iron Maiden and with.
But as long as you guys have us, we love it.
Keep coming back. Well, you need to tape one of these up here. Volume 3 has to be from Montreal.
Absolutely. Or Quebec. It was actually on already for this one, was to be shooting some shows up here. Because as I said, you guys are one step up in the. You're very, very enthusiastic about it. The U.S. crowd is great too, but up here it's known for being
crazy for metal.
It's
like South America, but with snow.
Yeah, it's the European blood in Canada. I guess,
runs deep.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks. All right.